Welcome back to Truth No Chaser, real talk for real people.
Even when it burns.
It's your girl Ashley.
And Jay.
And Frank.
And we have our friend of the show back with us again, Miss Jasmine Wilson.
Jazzy Jazz.
Lady Jaja.
Welcome back,
is in the building.
Joining us with another week of No Chaser.
Mm-hmm.
Now, as you know, because you're a friend of the show.
Yes.
Frankie always comes with these amazing questions that makes you think, cry, laugh, get pissed the fuck off sometimes. This week, Frankie passed the baton to Jay, though. And Jay has a very interesting topic.
Oh, God.
So,
Jay,
in
drop
lieu
the
of
question.
the viral post from Breakfast Club about the two women, I don't know what the name were, but, you know, they did the interview on Breakfast Club, and they were talking about pegging.
Oh.
And if those who don't know, that's
Please don't,
when
'cause I didn't know.
that's when a woman straps on a dildo and she penetrates a man anally.
Now, I did say that anybody could be pegged, so it's not necessarily
Anybody can be
pegged.
Right.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
or someone straps on and it penetrates a man anally with a dildo. Doesn't have to not anything other than their natural parts.
Right.
Natural body parts going to, and the man gets stimulated and aroused from that, or whatever he receives from that. And the topic and the thing was, does that make the man gay? So if a man likes to be pegged, does that automatically make him homosexual?
No.
Yes.
I'm saying yes.
I'll say yes for 300, please, Alex.
I'm saying yes, but let's start off with our guest. Why do you say no?
I say no because that's sexual preference. I mean, if you're really truly into sex, and if you're just curious and you like to adventure and you want to expand your sexual life, I just think it's a sexual activity. To me, it's no different than how people eat ass.
That's gay too, but
and listen, because I will say this: before that became a phenomenon, I had only known for my gay male friends to do that. I had never heard of heterosexuals doing that, but apparently it was a thing, and now it's a whole new thing. So, but back to the pegging, yeah, I just feel like it's no different than women using toys, and it's just a sexual activity. It's something that you choose to use in the bedroom to spice up your sex life. It's just fun. It's no judgment by no means.
yeah.
Go ahead, Ash.
Of course, no judgment, because I don't,
Right.
I'm no one to judge.
Right.
I didn't even know what it was called. Honestly, I never even heard of pegging.
But that is judging. If you say you feel like it's gay, that's the judgment.
But that's not
that's
judgment. Saying it's gay is not judgment. That's the point.
That's my
Okay.
opinion.
Go ahead. Yeah.
And you always got me about judging. I'm not judging nobody. I'm just in my opinion.
Okay.
When I hear,
Well, no. Okay, my question.
My opinion would be,
you're
if I'm
right.
dating a man and he asked me to put on a dildo and penetrate it, I'm going to say, nigga, what the,
Yeah.
And I'm going to think,
That's probably gonna be your
you
last time
like
I'm fucking with
some,
him.
you like some. So I get your whole, it's a preference thing, but
Yeah.
so my thing again is, it's such a preference, whatever, you like to have fun. So if I say, hey, I had a chick come eat me out, whatever, you gonna think, okay, she's bisexual or she's gay. And I'm like, oh, she just has a preference. She likes to get freaky in the bedroom.
That's what I'm going to assume, that you just like to get freaky in the bedroom.
So what labels?
You said
So
if a
when
woman wants to have a chick,
No, if I want to say, hey, girl, I had a chick eat me out last night.
I'm not gonna equivalent.
but that's a whole nother sexual person.
That's
Sexual
another
person.
Yeah.
You're having
mean
sex with
because-
another person
Yeah, that's
at that
Okay,
point.
so and this is maybe different. So when Mr. C or Mr. C said he likes trans to give him head.
Right.
That's to me that sounds like it's gay.
And he doesn't identify with being a
but I
homosexual.
think that's gay.
I think that's a different debate because at the same time he's having sex with he's having sex with the actual person of the same
He said
sex.
he was getting head.
But I'm saying there's somebody of the same
sexual,
sex, so that's why it's a different debate.
Yeah. Now that I get.
I'll leave it alone.
Yeah. No. So that I get, because I understand where you're going with it.
It's too much, yeah.
It becomes confusing because then what is not gay? Because
so what is and what isn't?
For me, it's the act as well. You understand what I'm saying? It's the attraction to the same gender,
right?
But it's also the sexual act. So they qualify this as an equal opportunity sex act. That's what they qualify pegging as. What? Right?
Who's they?
This is the definition.
You know who they is.
This is the
I don't know.
definition.
I don't know.
They say.
If you look up the definition, it goes under equal opportunity sex act,
Absolutely.
right? So it means anybody could get it.
Absolutely.
Anybody could get it. All right. But I am on the same side as you. What would make you not want to get it from a man if you with the same parts?
Like why would you want your girl to put on a dildo?
Is that it's a man?
Yes.
But what is the attraction to the part?
But you can't. You're not.
I don't. You're basing it on the technicality.
If it's a man
the technicality
behind,
is that you're a woman. Yes. It's a woman doing it. What's the
You do
mental?
know the prostate and the arousal.
That's what they say.
Comes from exactly.
That's what they say.
But it's not as they say.
What do they?
I hear that's
you know
what they
they.
say. I hear that's what they say.
Exactly.
I don't.
Wait. Time out.
They say people.
Time out. You can't say. You can't. Wait. You can't sit here and pull a definition of a sex act off the internet and be like, "This is the definition." But
No. I'm just saying that this is the definition.
I know, but when somebody,
I'm not saying that this is fact.
I know, but when somebody says this is, when somebody names a part of the anatomy that's known, you'd be like, "That's what they say."
That's what they say. I don't know.
But I'm saying you low key disqualifying her. Something that's you're low key disqualifying something that's accepted as fact about the human anatomy.
No, that's understandable. I'm not saying I didn't say she wasn't saying spitting facts. I didn't say she wasn't spitting facts. I know. I hear that they say the male prostate is the G spot and this one of that shit like that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who researched that. I don't know if the gay person.
No, doctors say that. Trained medical professionals say that. Yeah.
A heterosexual male said that the G spot is in the.
No, a heterosexual male did not say that. A doctor.
A heterosexual doctor.
Said what?
Does it matter if they're heterosexual or not? A doctor said that.
Bro, because
so it matters to you that the doctor was heterosexual?
Yes. And it matters to me. It matters to me what we believe.
The anus is
you understand what I'm saying?
The anus is the G-spot.
You know, and if I say, "Oh shit, man,"
this is the same doctor. This is the same doctor that checks you for your prostate. So does it matter? So if he says he says you don't have prostate cancer, the fact that he's heterosexual matters.
Bro.
Okay.
We are talking about. But it
sounds that
sexual stimulation.
But what I'm saying is,
we're talking about sexual stimulation. We're talking about
But what the doctor is saying is that is an arousal point for people.
And there's a ton of things that Dr. Sebi denounced for Dr. Tool. You understand what I'm saying? Like that we've learned. There's a ton of things health wise that Dr. Sebi has said that doctors teach us that are false. So when he checks you for we're not gonna sit here and say
I know, but when that same doctor checks you for your prostate, you go tell him, I don't know, it could be false. I mean, you said I don't have it, but it could be false because you had a sex.
The G spot is there.
Right. Right. We ain't talking about prostate cancer, just like we're not talking about men.
Sorry, Crystal, but have you ever been penetrated in your ass?
Say what? No, I have not, but I've never had cancer either. But I don't need to fucking have cancer.
But we ain't talking about cancer. We ain't talking about cancer in the G spot. That's two different conversations.
I'm saying you've been penetrated.
No, I have not. So here's what I'm saying. I don't have to have been penetrated to trust when a trained medical professional went through.
I'm asking you, do you believe that's your G spot? That's what I'm asking.
No, I don't know.
Quote unquote.
I have no fucking idea. But what I'm saying is,
but you know that they say it.
But what I'm saying, no, I'm not saying they. I'm not saying they. I'm saying someone. Because in order to change, you have to do. In order to get a medical degree, you don't just get it. You have to be. The facts have to be accepted by the broader medical community. So it's not just somebody just said it and then people ran around expecting to accept it. So
but they check their prostate and they find cancer. That's different.
So what I'm saying is, trained medical professionals have said that for some people, not necessarily everybody, that can be
the G spot.
That can be.
Can we go back to the main question and go around?
Does it make
I'll be honest. I don't know because I didn't know what it was. So I don't know. My opinion, I'm not messing with no dude that asked me to put on a strap on because I'm gonna think in my back of mind like you've been getting down with some thing on the side and it's just to me I'm gonna be turned off. So my answer is yes, I think it's gay. I'm not homophobic. I love gay people. I'm just saying I think it does.
So, I don't. But tell me what makes it gay?
That you want some of your ass.
The act of it that you even want to be penetrated.
That you even want some of your ass.
You know what I'm saying? Like
there's plenty of ways. You
say that part again because that's the part.
I feel like
that's the part that I agree with you on.
What do you say? Say it again.
The fact that you want some.
I can see it both ways, and I can see it simply because he said that part.
Yeah. Say it again because I didn't.
So it's the want and the desire to have someone or something penetrate you.
Okay.
I feel that's what makes it.
So if you hold that,
even though it's a woman that's doing
it, but you don't know what it is.
I see both. Now here's the thing. I see both sides of the perspective.
Right.
I see, and I'm gonna lean on what Frankie just said. That one little phrase right there is to exactly why I see his perspective.
Right.
And then I'm gonna go back to why I see, with Jazz or with everybody else who likes is into it and saying I'm not gay.
I got you.
The number one reason. Which one should I start with, Frankie or Jazz?
Either way.
The guest.
Jazz. The number one reason why people feel like it's gay is simply because, if you're a gay male, the only way to penetrate your partner is anally.
Right.
Exactly.
It's not that's the for sexual intercourse beyond oral.
Right.
And that's key. It's not that's the only. It's not that anal penetration is like
it's gay.
It's not. Yeah. It's not like that. That's not like if you're gay. It's not like that's the induction to the gay club.
Yeah.
Anal penetration. It's because you're limited with options. Okay.
Now they say blowjobs is.
That's about
But
it.
now here's the thing. Because here's the thing. You say if a man wants something up his butt, right? That makes him gay because the basis of your reasoning for that is because
That's
gay
what
men
homosexuals
have
do.
sex with each other.
Yeah, that's the
So, but gay men also give each other head. So if your man want head, you think he's gay.
Exactly.
Good point.
That's a good point.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying? Gay
Again,
people only penetrate each other two
sexual activity.
ways. Homosexual people heterosexual people have three options. But I'm not saying
we don't call one gay.
Yeah, we don't.
Exactly,
They give each other head. So if your man says I want head, it's just that.
That is a good point.
It's just that. So what has happened is we have regarded anal penetration or anything to do with the gayness, whether it's digital penetration, whether it's a tongue, whether it's a dildo, whether it's penis, we have said that anything involving the gayness, the anus means it's gay. Why? Because that's the way. Gayness. We say that's gay. Why? Because that's the way gay people have sex, and because that's the way gay people have sex, anything involving that is gay.
Right.
And that's the thing. And so what somebody has come along and said, hey, that's how I like to get off. Just because I like to get off that way doesn't necessarily make.
I still don't want to do it. I'm not doing it.
No, I feel you. Now I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back on Frankie's side. I'm gonna go back on Frankie's side in a second.
I don't want to do it either, but I'm not closed-minded and
call me a closed book.
I don't want to do it either. But if somebody was to say they like to do it, I'm not going to automatically label that person as being a homosexual.
And that's good because you're open-minded.
Not automatically.
Maybe
now,
that's my fault.
It has nothing to do with me being open-minded. Because I'm close to it being done to me. So it has nothing to do with me being open-minded. I can just
you enlightened me. Yes,
I can just accept the fact that somebody else can be into something and not be gay. I don't feel the need to throw them into a category.
Right, I have to label you because of your sexual activity. Like.
Now, on the flip side, I can understand why, based on what Frankie said, I don't know if he meant it this deep or not, but I'm going to go deep with it. The desire to be penetrated, I can see why somebody could construe that as being gay.
Right.
Because, now, here's where I might get in trouble with the gay community. After I just got
fuck it, man.
Don't cancel us. Don't cancel us.
Here's the deal.
Nah, we got to be able to speak out. You know what I'm saying? They can't be untouchable.
No chaser.
That's what Lil Mama was talking about.
They can't be untouchable
come back
like
to that.
that.
That's what Lil Mama talking about.
Here's the deal. When it comes to sexual organs, men have an outie, women have an innie. Everything about us in the physical is a manifestation of how we were built. In the natural, in the emotional, and in the psychological. Our outies are a physical manifestation of how we were made up all together.
Speak.
Men have an innate desire to deposit.
Okay. Yes.
Women have an innate desire to receive.
Yes, yes.
And then once they receive, what do? They multiply and then reproduce. That's why when you put a seed into a woman, she has a baby. Baby grows up to a full-grown man or woman. Right. When you curse at your woman, she becomes the biggest cursor. When you love on your woman, she becomes a huge lover. She receives it. She reproduces it. Puts it out bigger than what you sold in.
Come on, this
men have an innate
keep some knowledge tonight.
Men have an innate desire to deposit.
Yes.
Women have an innate desire to receive. So when a man says
it
plays out in sex. Sex is the physical manifestation of what's already taking place in our mental and emotional DNA. So when a man says he wants to be the receiver,
Right.
That's a little bit off kilter from a man. Like,
Tiff,
why would I want to do that?
Collection plate.
Break it down.
Can we get the collection
Break
plate?
it down.
So it's
For
forever
real.
broken. Brother Jay come through.
So we not gonna
Yeah.
touch on it, but I always because the whole word homophobic keep getting thrown out.
Right.
Yeah.
And they always use that in conjunction with closed-mindedness.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You understand what I'm saying? But no, I just don't agree with you. And I always this is a whole nother topic. This is another no chaser.
Another no chaser.
I don't believe in the term homophobic. It's how you understand what I'm saying. I feel like that's a male-made term made to emasculate us for one, and then two for us to feel bad about how we think. About having an opinion.
That's,
you understand what
opinion.
I'm saying? Like, so we're having this, but at the end of the day, we're not discriminating either.
Absolutely.
We like do what you want. My whole thing is I got a partner. This is one of my best friends.
Right.
He loved getting his ass ate. And I would say his name.
Just gonna put the nigga out.
No. I'm gonna tell you something.
You got about 5 years before you can ever introduce him as your best friend.
I'm gonna tell you something.
I'm looking at everybody like that.
I'm gonna tell you something. If he could,
What's your title?
let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. If he could, he would call right now, and he's that proud of it.
Right.
And I be looking at him like, Doug, that's my dog.
Right.
That's my dog. You understand what I'm saying? But I will forever make fun of him about that. You understand what I'm saying? Cause that nigga all the way ill with it. He did Lil Kim hardcore poster, all that shit. Lambo dog. But anyway, and I made a video about that years ago in a Facebook group that I was in. I was like, yo, honestly, I said, yo, any man, just look in the mirror.
And he
do me
came
a favor. I said, do me a favor, look in the mirror, lay on your stomach, and spread your ass.
Oh my God.
I said,
Frankie.
if there's anything, I said, if you even thought about doing that. If you even thought about doing that, you understand what I'm saying? I was like, that shit, there's nothing manly about
You cannot
that.
say that though, Frankie.
It's
That's
the
just
same
not what
position
it
you
is.
in when you nutting from getting head.
Shit, on your stomach with your ass.
I don't want to know.
With your ass spread. With your ass cheek spread.
Tiffany B. Glenn. Tell me shut up.
With your ass cheek spread.
I don't want to know.
Frankie, you can't.
You want a man like
though.
an ass cheek spread? Let me say
I don't know if
Come on,
I wouldn't generalize. I wouldn't generalize.
You
people.
can't say that because
Because it goes back to what we.
homophobic.
Yeah, it goes
again.
You said you make fun of your good friend like y'all just. I mean, I know it's your friend and y'all
and it's my
laugh and joke.
friend. I make I don't. You know what I'm saying?
But
I know.
do you make fun of your heterosexual friends and be like, oh, you what? Like, I mean, you can't because that is what makes it homophobic.
But
But he don't believe in that word. He don't believe in that word.
And that's
so.
fine. But you still have to understand that that's why they came up with that term. It's like you can't make fun of me for that. Like that's not right. You can't do that. I don't make fun of you for having sex with.
He's not discriminating.
It's not discrimination.
If I befriended him, that will make it whatever word you're trying to use. If I unfriended him, if I unfriended him and I said I'm no longer fucking with you, then that will make it I guess homophobic or whatever. But you know what I'm saying? That's still my dog to this day. As a matter of fact, I'm about to go visit him.
And that's
Okay, I'm going. Jay, we gonna say Frankie. Who you visiting today? You know
what I'm saying? Like that's my dog. That's my nigga. You know what I'm saying? But like every time we just joke about it amongst you know what I'm saying? Amongst time like nah. I
mean, but most homophobia takes place amongst people in close quarters. It's because if somebody you feel either somebody is gay or they're made to feel like they're participating in something gay in there, even if it's a friendly joke, is the fact that it's a quote unquote joke or whatever. Because if he was white and you was black and he was just like, boy, y'all love chicken, you'd be like, nigga, that's enough. But you're my friend.
They don't know, Joe. We joked about the race jokes. Or racial jokes are the funniest jokes. One of my good friends, Joe, my roommate.
Yeah, but that's for you though. That's for you. Yeah, that's for you.
But that's what I'm saying.
Somebody else.
Friends we
so it doesn't. It's not across the board. It's
not across the board. It's subjective.
I wouldn't do that because if it was a nigga
it's subjective.
It's very subjective. If it was a dude I wouldn't know, I would be making fun of him.
But I think the thing is, the basis of you making fun of him is because you regard anything that has to do with a male's anus as territory for a gay man only.
And the toilet.
Right.
Oh my God.
Right. And that's the thing is, and the only reason, and the thing is, the logic is because that's the way gay men have sex. That That's their way of having sex. You've regarded anybody who participates in any activity of life
part of the community.
You're part of the community.
Frankie, you are kind of
Because you know what I'm saying. That's like saying if gay men all went and drove Nissans, right now, then you'd be like, right? Then you bought a Nissan.
You got a Nissan.
Nah, but that will make it. Say if I said oh no, I'm not supporting you, son. You understand what I'm saying? Like that, but again, like a friendly banter between me and my friend, you understand what I'm saying?
And to thank you, Jay, because it could have been just ignorance, not knowing. Because I said I didn't even know what the word meant. Right. But hearing Jay's point, what he said, how he broke it down for us, I get what you're saying. Mm-hmm. And maybe I was close-minded where I'm thinking like, nigga, I ain't doing that shit.
Yeah, I mean they also
I'm like you ready? You about to leave now? Because I'm not doing that shit.
They also, like I said, they also give each other head. So if your boyfriend asks for head, you gonna look at him funny?
I'm gonna leave that alone.
You know, gay people do that, right?
If he tell you to take your wig off so you can see your hair braided.
We got jokes now. Now we got jokes.
You take your wig off while you doing it. That might be a little.
You homophobic.
Let me see them cornrows.
They speak moan deep too while you doing
that. Take that red lipstick off.
Yo, put your basketball uniform on.
Yeah, a scary movie. Remember scary movies? Yo, put the short pants on. Like, damn, you sexy nigga.
Put on that helmet.
She was like, no, that shit gonna be a little too much now. That shit, we not doing that shit. We not doing that shit.
Role play.
Man. Fuck that role play. That ain't role play.
Sexual preference.
I didn't sign up for that role.
Y'all are funny, man. Y'all are funny. I knew this was going to be
but I thank you, Jay, because you did open my eyes to a different point of view.
So
even I just learned about what it was this week.
It's just it's another.
But hearing what he said, how he broke it down, it does make sense.
So I won't call it gay anymore. I just say,
It's not for me.
Yeah,
it's not for you.
It's not for you. Whatever makes you happy.
So what do you like? No, I'm not the one for you. I'm not the one.
And it's not my thing either. But it's not my thing. But I could understand why somebody else can feel like that's their thing and not be gay.
Right, exactly.
That's a lot of things though. A lot of women don't give head. A lot of men don't eat out. Right, it's just it's a preference.
Science told
they still make them.
They still make them. They still make both creatures. They still make both creatures.
Get your mama to suck your dick.
Oh my god. We're gonna scratch that part.
Do we need to say anything else on this topic before we get up out of here, y'all? Well, Brother Jay has broken it down and opened our eyes, y'all, to pegging. So thank you, Brother Jay.
Wait, hold on. He ain't open.
You see the shade, right?
He ain't open.
You see the shade, right?
You gotta be Brother Jay. Right. Now you gotta be Brother Jay.
Deacon Jay. Deacon Jay and Deaconess Jasmine broke it down for us.
Deaconess. I'm the deaconess.
Shout out to all y'all that like to get paid.
Yes. No discrimination, no judgment. Do you, boo?
Sex is meant to be fun. That's what you're supposed to do. Explore, have fun. Do you?
But above all else,
have fun, sis.
Be safe.
Be safe.
That's safe sex right there.
Safe.
Have fun, sis.
They don't get no safer. I mean, the safer you can get is putting something on the dildo.
I still throw shade.
Put that, lube that shit up.
All
right.
Have fun, sis.
We up out of here. Be safe, lube it up, and all that good stuff. We'll catch y'all next time.
No chaser.